Hello? Is anybody in there? Tap, tap, tap. Hello? Anybody home? I'm not. Hi, Mia. Is it Lamu? Do you prefer Tuffin? Do you prefer Lamu Tuffin? Tell me how you'd like me to call you. I keep meaning to ask. Hi, Shiz. Hi, Sharn. Hello, Curious. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Tuffin is usually easiest? But is that what you prefer? Because if you're like, it's easiest, but I actually really like to be called George. Cool. Oh. Camera lag. Weird. It's good? Okay. I have stuff to tell you all about cats, about my cats, and about outside cats. So I'll tell that in just a little bit. I'll give everyone a chance to come in before I start telling cat stories. Oh, they better be fixing that for free. Jeez, I can't even imagine how that sucks. Like, you just get relief. If you even got any relief. I don't even know if you felt like, oh, I finally feel better, or if it was just like, I hate that for you. Is it already o'clock? Is it already time? Saren, can you hear me? Okay, so Twitch added this stupid feature. Okay. Where you can knock on someone's stream and co-stream collaborate with them. It's cool. But it's unfortunately like right next to their name. So there are times when I go to click on someone's name and I get dangerously close to that button. And I think it got me. And I think I clicked it when I was pulling up Saren's stream on my computer, and it notified her when I went live that I wanted to collaborate. See, this is when I think of when Fairy Wings came in And we had the weird thing where I couldn't read their message. Like, it wasn't showing up in my chat, and then a mod was like, Megan, there's something weird. It's like auto-modding, and I don't know why. And I didn't know why. Like, sometimes Twitch is just Twitch. Like, sometimes it is truly, it is trying its best, but it's not succeeding. That was so embarrassing. Thank goodness that it was like Saren and not, I don't know, like some, imagine doing that on like a streamer that you don't know as well. And now they're getting a notification that you want to like collab with them. That would be so embarrassing. If it was someone who like doesn't know you. Yeah. Right? Oh my gosh, no thank you. I'm out of balls. My balls. Okay, my mouse needs to charge, but evidently my charging cord, let me see if I can move it. And she hasn't responded, so I don't even know if she saw my messages in her chat. I mean, I'm sure she did, but she might have verbally responded to me and I can't hear her. Why is it that every time you try and plug in a USB, it's wrong? And then you turn it around and it's like, nope, I'm still wrong. And you're like, well, how can you still be wrong? Okay, wait, I bought, oh, the Pokemon escaped. Hi, Allison. Okay, Saren can hear, Saren read my messages, okay. I was like, I can't hear you if you did see my message or not, so I'm just gonna die over here a slow, painful death. Just... Anyway, hi everyone. How are you all doing? How's your Wednesday been? Oh, it's also, if you're in Discord, it's Georgina's birthday, one of our mods, so make sure that you wish her a happy birthday. I don't know if she'll be in stream or if she's off doing birthday-related things, but we love Georgina. And she deserves all the good birthday wishes. Doing some sewing? Ooh, what are you sewing? Sorry. People are like, lurk, I'm gonna go do this thing. And I'm like, wait, tell me more about the thing. And then go lurk. What are you sewing? I always say that, like, we're a very lurk-friendly stream, and then I do stuff like that. Where I'm like, hold on. I like crafts. Tell me what you're making. It's a natural reaction. Yeah, I think that it's natural for us crafters to be like, ooh, what pretty What pretty project are you doing today? A mock-up for a corset. Ooh. That's so cool. No, and most people are still like nearby enough when they say they're lurking to answer a question, but I always feel bad because I'm like, no, no, no. Like, I never want to like call someone out of lurk or keep someone from lurking. Like, go do what you got to do, but I'm always like, ooh, tell me more. An original pattern from 1906. So that's going to be a good corset. Like, that's going to snatch and hold. Hello, Petrichor. Pippin had the zoomies before I started stream. It was really cute. She was just like up and down. Oh, is it already o'clock now? You were fooling me before? Good bot, Sari. Completely down? Oh, gosh. 360. Nice and choppy. Nice and pixelated. Oh, a bot came in, I guess, and tried to say something, and SariBot banned them instantly. Reason, spam detection. Hi, you can come up. Sure. You can rant. Oh, it was by cheap viewers. Good bot. There you go. Hello. Georgina just messaged and was like, I'm at bingo. I might catch the end of stream. Fingers crossed I win on my birthday. I'm like, that's so much fun. Maybe I want to buy expensive viewers. Yeah, I don't want cheap viewers. Hi. Good luck to her with bingo. Yeah, winning bingo on your birthday is always like winning any kind of game, like in like a like I guess like a competitive. I mean, and like whenever there's like prizes or something like that, even if it's just like you get candy or you get whatever, winning on your birthday is just like that much sweeter. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that was poor on her part for egging you on and not letting it go. But it was also bad on your part for following through. You should have just walked away. You should have just been like, I'm not doing this. I respect you too much, or I love you too much, or I whatever too much. Like, stop telling me this. Stop insisting on it. That both of you are wrong. In my opinion, you're neither one of you is right. Can I help you? Okay. You have free will. Do you not? Does your wife control whatever you do? And if she wouldn't leave it alone, that's when you say, seriously, stop. I'm not doing this, and walk away. Because I know I'll ask my husband, like, over and over again if he's, like, annoyed at me. Or, you know, whatever other thing. And eventually he'll be like, stop. And I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, push it too far. The example parents give. What if they told you to jump off a cliff? Mm-hmm. You're sitting in my way. I can't work on my project. I can't work on the project. Yeah, do you see what your butt is doing? Okay. That's like a no-win situation, I guess. Situation on both parts is unhealthy. In a relationship, yeah, communication on both parts should be happening. Fidget dinos, rawr. Well, attempting, but currently cat butt. Uh-oh. That's not a palafin. Ma'am. Why are you the way you are? That is... Hi. Ooh. Girl, don't headbutt my mouse when it's moving over chat. That's how people get banned on accident, okay? If anyone is ever banned or timed out when Artemis is on the desk, like one of you regulars, and you're like, "Oh my god," please don't worry, it was her. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she was just like, I need. She has little power trips sometimes, you know. Little power trips. Oh, I love you so much. Did you see that? The headbutt? Yeah, that's my hook. I need that. I need that. While she's here being a nuisance, let me show you our birds. I'll show you all the cat stuff in a little bit. I want to give people a chance to come in and I can tell the story. Hopefully not like 27 times. But look at the female cardinal. Oop, hold on. Camera, please. There we go. Having some lunch with some other burbs. And then her hubby came and had some they've been like in our yard, this pair, or a pair of cardinals, I should say, for the longest time, and it makes me so happy to see them. No, it's not a gay couple. Although one year it was pretty cool because I don't know, I'd have to look it up. I don't know how long cardinals stay with their parents. That would be an interesting thing to know. Hold on. 1 second. How long do cardinals take to fledge? Oh my god, so many pop-up ads on this. Could you freaking not? I just want to read the answer to this. Oh my god. They remain dependent on parents for feeding up to several weeks post-fledgling, which is when they fly. Juvenile plumage... I want to know. Typically become independent 3 to 4 weeks after fledging. Blah, blah. So their colors start to change before they're fully like independent. And there was 1 year that we had what appeared to be 2 male cardinals and 1 female cardinal. And I'm like, those numbers don't add up because normally there's more than 1 female to, like, if we're going to have multiple of any, you know, whatever. But the 1 cardinal looked rough. For, like, lack of a better, like, I was like, it's either really old or really young. But then seeing what they look like when they're gaining their full colors and their feathers, it's just like the owls. They go through a really awkward, ugly period where you're looking at them and you're like, that's a face only a mother could love. They're mangy. And so I think that that was like one of their kids, like their son, if you will, because now it's just been the two of them again this year. But like last year at one point in time, it was so funny because there was like this raggedy looking like male cardinal following the other two around. And I was like, I bet you anything it's their kid. But this was them in the tree earlier. Look at them. They're so beautiful. I love them so much. Ugh. I love them so much. They're such pretty birds. You can lie down back there. She's like just sitting. Is the pillow in the way? There you go. But like they're birds that don't really migrate. Like cardinals stay over the winter. So like it's important to have food out and water and things like that. Because they actually stay. So that's why you'll see like pretty pictures of cardinals in snow. So like they basically they don't have a summer house, you know. They live here year round. Which is always so cool to like see them in the winter. Who breeds horses, and when the babies start their first shed out, she calls them mangy and cheesy. Yeah. Usually see 10 or 20 younger ones each year, and they always look so scraggly. Ugh. It's like watching the eagles has been fun too. I don't know if y'all have been like, you know, seeing there's been stuff everywhere about like these eagles that they hatched and they're successfully like raising. I guess that they've had some struggles with like, I mean, it's hard to keep young birds alive. It really is. Like when you're a bigger bird of prey and you live in areas that don't maybe have the same hunting or the kindest weather conditions or whatever. And the eaglets are also at that stage where you look at them and you're like, oh, how do you and owls become such majestic, beautiful birds when you go through this period where you look like you're like hungover, stoned, just woke up out of bed, like the whole everything all at once. The gay cardinals on Christmas cards. So it's their teenager phase. It's not a phase, Mom. This is who I am. So for those of you who don't know, and I think most of you do know, my brother is gay. And he is getting married this August. I almost said October. I don't know why. And he and his fiance have purchased their first house together. They had their first Christmas in their first house together this year. So my favorite thing is that, like you said, most things that are out there, like Christmas-wise, as far as decor, cards, whatever, they're gay cardinals because they're two male cardinals because the red is pretty and, you know, whatever. So let me find pictures. This year, since, you know, they're starting their traditions and their collection of things for their house, I went ahead, here we go. I cross-stitched this and I did not change the pattern. Hi, silly. I didn't change the pattern. This is how the pattern was designed. Gay birds. I added a little bit of sparkle floss for the snow. But my brother and I were discussing the fact that it's so funny to us because just the thought of like these super conservative people who are like, I hate the gays and I hate the this and I have like gay cardinals in their house probably every Christmas because they don't know that that's two male cardinals together, not a male and a female. And I just love that thought. My brother loves that thought. His fiance loves that thought. Like, we all just get such a kick out of the idea that people just don't know. I actually, is this? Yeah, hang on. This was them opening. I also got them a snow globe. And it's, again, gay cardinals. That's my parents' dog, Maggie. She's like, is this for me? Maggie wants everything for her. But, uh-huh. And I'm pretty sure that it played something religious, too, which makes it even better. It was from Walmart. Walmart had gay cardinals. We love it. Oh my God. He makes the same face you do when you get a gift you love. It's almost like we're related. You know what? Something that I hate. Oh wow, my hair looks good coming in. Sorry, I gave myself an undercut. I was trying to take a picture of the cat. I angled it wrong. Look, my undercut looks pretty cool like that. Sorry. Oh my God, it's like impossible to get a photo of her. I don't know if you all, I don't use Snapchat anymore, but back in the day they used to have a filter that like let you see what you would look like as the opposite gender. Basically, if you were femme, it would like square your jaw and like give you facial hair, and if you were masc, it would slender your face and remove facial hair. I look exactly like my brother when I use those filters, like exactly. We are related, like no doubt. Anyway, look at how she's sitting back there. I just felt her little feet all of a sudden like kick my back. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And I turned around and she's just all right. Anyway. Saren. Hello, friends. Oh my God, Saren. I'm so glad that awkward asked to collab thing happened with you and not someone that I don't know as well. Because I definitely, when I got on my computer, opened up your stream, and I clicked on your name, and the little knock to collaborate button is like on your name. So if you click too far to the right, you accidentally click on the knock. And I didn't think anything would happen because I wasn't live, and so I was like, whatever. And then I went live, and that's when you came over and you were like, I'd love to do a collab, but I'm like, oh my God, it waited until I went live like 5 minutes later. It like stored it. And I was like, I'm sitting over here and I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm so grateful that it was like you instead. Like, can you imagine if it was someone like with 500 people watching and you do that and then you go live and it should like I'm glad it was you and your community of people who know who I am, so they wouldn't be like, who is this girl? Who does she think she is? Yeah, that would be it. I'd be done. I'd be gone. Never to be seen again. Anyway, welcome in, Raiders. For any of you who don't know me, my name is Megan, and I am a neurodivergent variety crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, and we are working on some fidget dinosaurs. So you might be like, fidget dinosaurs? Yes. This is Chicken Nugget. He's my baby. And he's got ketchup. You know, ketchup beads for the chicken nugget. We have a couple of other ones. We have some that are waiting to be packaged up. We have a little army of moogly googly buddies. And right now we are working on a custom for Sharn, who wanted a teal with dark teal beads to look like a YouTuber's pickled dinosaur. I think I got all that information right. We do need to collab sometime. We should cross stitch or something together, or diamond dot. That would be so fun. Because as much as I would love to do beading with you, I am not. I'm not there. But welcome in, everyone. I have some kitty news. Now's a good time. I was waiting a little bit. I didn't want to do it right at the beginning of stream, because then people miss stuff. But I've been live for like 40 minutes, so hopefully people are here. But I have an update, a thing with Artie and Pippin, and a thing with Abrams, the black kitty outside. So let me finish making your raid star, and I'll show you. So first of all, yeah, diamond painting or cross stitching, absolutely. Let me know when, anytime. Weekends might be good because I know that you stream on weekends too, and I don't. So let me know when you would like to. Or maybe on like a Monday when James is home, I could go live early to stream with you so that he can take care of everything else. Mods, you've been fed. Also hydrate. There we go. Mods are eating. Thank you so much for the raid. Here is your gold star. How is the koi fish coming? Has anyone claimed it? I don't need another dragon. I always need more dragons. My wallet says I don't need another dragon, but I might. The koi fish is getting me. It's kind of pulling at the heart a little bit. Anyway, so cats. I ended stream yesterday. No claims yet. Okay. So I finished streaming yesterday and I go out and Artie had gone back out to the couch, and last time I had checked on the cameras, Pippin was laying in the cat bed on the floor. Are you ready? Look at how I found them. This is the closest that they've ever been sleeping next to each other. She looks so grumpy. And I was like, how did this happen, right? Because Artie had been on the couch sleeping. So that means Pippin had to get up on the couch to lie next to her. So naturally, what do? Hi, Prince. I go and find it on the security camera. Hang on. Let me zoom in so that you can see it. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, here we go. Okay. And I actually, my diamond painting, my very first diamond art club is of two cats snuggling that look like them. Okay, hold on. So Artie hears her because she scratched. And this is amazing. So she jumps up. They sniff, sniff, sniff. Pippin immediately is like, I am no threat. Look, I'm just gonna lie. Didn't even take a bath. Did nothing. Immediately got cozy and just laid down. And Artie does a big yawn and a little face clean. And then Artie ends up having a little bit of a mini bath. And then lays back, and they both just went to sleep. But I was so proud. Like, that was exactly what they should be doing. That's exactly how they should greet each, like, everything was done right, and I'm so proud of Pippin because I know it's been, you know, a little bit for her to figure out, like, how Artie is, like, how to approach her and how to be with her. And I'm like, oh my god, the progress. That was so chill for cats, I know. I'm so proud of them. Because in the past, there's definitely been some, like, I'm going to play with you, or I'm going to try and play with you, or I'm just going to, like, boop, 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 and, like, oh, I'm so proud. Oh, I'm so proud. So, also, yes, bead nuggets. Prince. This is Chicken Nugget. He has googly eyes and ketchup beads. And honestly, I am so proud of the little last photo thing that I did with him with the French fries. I love Chicken Nugget though. The eyes. Look at that. The googly eyes just make him so much better because it's like the fridge photo is your favorite where he's just in with the ketchup. Oh, hold on, wait, what did on my bed a few nights ago, Maya was curled up being her weighted blanket, and Socks jumps over the dresser, boop Maya before walking a little further away. Yeah, I love it when they just are like the very gentle, like, no nails, just little, like, boop, and, like the drive-by boops, and you're like, it's such sibling energy, and I love it. I thrive on it. Okay. He has to touch up. Yeah, sometimes you just need a little more ketchup, you know? So, before anyone gets excited, this cat is not going to be joining our family. This cat will not be living inside because I physically can't take on any more. My husband cannot take on anymore. Our house cannot take on anymore. However, Abrams, the black cat, the black tomcat, who was recently neutered and showed up on our back porch, has been hanging out quite a bit on the back porch. And I've been telling him, I'm like, if you would like to find a home one day. Right now he doesn't seem to want that. He wants the food and he feels safe on our back porch, and that's fine. That we can be that too. But I was like, if you want to eventually have a home, we will help you find that home, because look at this cutie. This is after he's already eaten. First of all, he's majestic. His coat is the shiniest black. Okay? And then after a while, he's like, I'm just going to lay here. And then, hang on, let me. So, I'm going to mute that while the door opens. So I was like, you have to be brave for this. He's never had wet food. Okay, at least not from us. He only gets dry food from us. Look at him hanging out by Maple's security trash can. And I was like, that's fine. I'm like, but you're going to have to be brave if you want this. Because he just kept waiting for more. And I'm like, you don't need more dry food, sir. You're already chunky. Like, I'm not going to give you more. But if you would like a little something, I'll give you a little wet food. Lord knows that they're all eating whatever they're eating out there. And so I basically then just partially closed the door. Not all the way, but like enough. And I love this because like we got wet food now. And there's Maple meowing because he's like, Mom, and here he comes. And then there's this little, it's just the ears. It's just the ears. Look at him. He's a panther. He's big. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit here and talk to you. And you're going to listen to me talk to you the whole time. And I'm just saying whatever, you know. But like he can see me. He can hear me. He heard the front door open just there because James was taking Patch out front. Liz, this is Abrams. This is Abrams, and we have another one named Birch. Birch is white and gray. And then he starts swishing the tail. He's like this, and it made me think so much of Artemis. Where he's like, no one sneak up behind me, this is mine. He doesn't normally, he is like a panther. He's huge. He's the biggest out of all of the, well, he and Pippin would probably be the same size. But you can see his cheeks. He was neutered late. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if he would want to be a house cat. He might not adjust well. But like, you can see his ear tip too. But I just was like blabbing. Whatever. Oh, you're so brave. You're so handsome. You're so beautiful. Look at how shiny and blah, blah, blah. And I just kept going on and on and on. Whatever. You know, in the real sweet pet voice and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, okay, yeah, this is worth it. Yeah, he is very muscular. He makes me think of Maple when Maple was outside and chunky and people were like, he's fat. And I'm like, yo, I bet you anything if I could actually touch him, he would be solid muscle. He's chunky. But I bet you he would be solid as a rock. And now this is my favorite, right? He's like, that was delicious, but you're still here. So I am just going to sit a little further away. I'm just going to move a little further away. Like, I'm not going to go away just in case there's any other yummy things coming. But I don't trust people. Fair. Last time that you probably built up enough trust with someone, your balls were stolen. I get it. I also have to show you. And then, so that was like last night. Y'all, this morning, I had to take Patch out in the front yard again. Because who was sitting on my back porch at 9 a.m.? But this handsome little man. And he's like, hi. I heard for the grapevine that this location serves 2 meals a day. I was unaware of this 2 meal a day policy and would like to start cashing in on breakfast. That wet food, pretty good. Pretty good. So he got breakfast this morning. And so it's the same pattern that all of my others developed and had, which was, wait, you'll give me 2 meals here and it's safe and you're not going to like chase me or throw things at me or whatever. And I'm like, and so the problem, like this, you know, it's funny because like my mom, James, has been like, you know, don't do this if it's stressful for you. Like, don't you're putting too much on yourself by taking on the, I'm like, but this is something I can do. Like, I feel like this is something that I'm called to do, that I am able to do, and that I get great fulfillment in doing. Like, now that I've done the foster to adopt pipeline once, which was the hardest thing I've ever done. And I can't necessarily, again, I don't have room to take him in. I don't have room to take him in to foster him. He would have to be an outdoor to someone's house. Like, that would have to be the pipeline. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't bring him in. But this is also the funniest thing, right? Because, oh yes, he's so handsome and his coat's so shiny. But are you ready? This gives me oopsie vibes. Did you see the plume? Did you see? What the heck is his name? Pigpen. I should have named him Pigpen. I cackled. And I was like, because Maple loved that too. Maple was a dust bath. He still tries to take dust baths. Hold on. He just does it in actual dust now instead of dirt outside. Oh, I have a video. Give me 1 second. He always reminds me when I need to vacuum the basement and that I need to make sure that I vacuum all the little hidden areas. Because he says, oh, hey, Mom, did you know that this spot over here, peak dust bath potential? And he just like flops and rolls around in it. I thought I had a video recently. I'll be sharing those Abrams videos on TikTok and Instagram, Facebook, the whole shebang. I'm working on editing it. So, the little dust bath, all of what I just showed you. Oh, and this is Birch. For those of you that I was just saying, this is our other one that comes. Not as frequently. But this is Birch. Birch, I do not believe has been TNR'd. I do believe Birch is an intact male. So I wish that he was coming more regularly because I would trap him in an instant. And no, he's literally white and gray. He's completely white and gray, which is why we named him after a birch tree, because birch trees are white and gray. I can't tell. I can't tell, Saren. But and he could be someone's pet. I doubt it, though. He's got those tom cheeks slowly developing, and he doesn't have an ear tip. It's tough to tell. It's hard. It's hard for me to... He's a very handsome baby, though. I love him so much. But I'm like, what are we looking at here? But just based on, like, the cheeks and the fact that his ears are intact, he hasn't had one trimmed, I'm like, I think you need a snipping, buddy. Which, again, I'd be happy to do. I just need him to come by more regularly so that I have the traps. I have all the means to do it. Our trap is really cool. We actually have it rigged with a remote. So say that we set up the trap, we set out the food, and Birch isn't the cat that goes in the trap, Abrams is. Nothing will happen because it only will close if I push the button. Which was the most... That was like the scariest thing ever, trapping Gandalf to get him neutered. Oh my god. Getting that timing. Welcome back, Allison. I have to give her a dirt bowl outside my garden. Oh, yeah. Maple loved going for dust baths on the patio. Rolls and wiggles. Interesting. Yeah, because Abrams is definitely, in certain lights, you can see the hints of brown in his fur. Like, he looks black, but you can see that there's dark brown in the coat. Well, so that was the trick, was making sure that he was fully in the trap. And as soon as he was fully in, which is great having those security cameras because I could see that way, and then I kind of peeked up because we had a towel covering the front of the cage, and then we had it open on the back so I could see, and I saw that there was nothing there, and I just pushed the button. It was scary. Deep shade of brown, yeah. Oh, okay. It's stretch break time. Evidently we've been yapping for an hour. So we will take a stretch. It's perfect time to get a snack or a drink or use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry. Do what you gotta do. When we come back, I'll find the video of us trapping Gandalf just so I can show you the cage, because I think that it's so cool. I think it's such a neat it was amazing. We actually learned how to do it thanks to YouTube. The things that you learn. I mean, it's YouTube taught me how to do it. Y'all, I am 1 follower away from 900 followers on Instagram. That's exciting. Okay, stretch time. I'll be right back. Whoosh. Okie dokie. All right. I'm not sure which of these videos it is. It's one of these three. This is Gandalf. If you were not here when we caught Gandalf, gosh, 2 years ago in the fall, he was a male kitty. Oh, look at Pippin, outside baby. He was an outside kitty who was coming every day, twice a day to get fed. He was a skinny, tiny little thing, and he was not neutered. And because he was coming every day regularly, we could trap him, we could neuter him. And we went to release him, and he said, no, thank you. I would actually like to be an indoor cat. And so we fostered him until we found him his forever home. And I get updates every now and again, so I'll show you a couple of pictures of him now. But let's see if this is it. So the first thing that we did was we practiced leaving the cage open so he could go in it a couple of times without anything bad happening. He could go in, he could eat the food. And there he was, sleeping in the heated house that morning. Oh my God. I don't even know if y'all will be able to hear the sound if I play it this way. I mean, you can read the captions. But he was there. We had to get up at like 3 a.m. because they open at, I want to say, like 6. I think it's like 6 to 8 a.m. that you can drop off pets to be neutered at this shelter. And so I mean, maybe it was like 4 or 5 o'clock, but I had to get everything like ready. I had to go out there. I knew he was going to run away. I had to wait for him. Anyway. So yeah, now I'm in the bathroom looking out the window. An hour after I set the trap, he came back. So that's why I did it so early. And so you can see here, once he gets all the way inside, and I'm like, no, go ahead, get in there and eat. And there you go. I had a button, pushed it, and he was, my baby boy, he was like, oh my God, this is terrible. And then he was like, okay, and I went out, and he was so friendly. He didn't like hiss. He didn't do anything. He was just like, and I was like, do you want churu? And he's like, no, screw you, lady. He just made sad sounds. He's like, I hate you. And then we brought him. He's FIV negative. So that contraption on the top, it's literally so, he was so tiny. He was such a baby. Yeah, I muted the thing because I like already heard the meows too. So, and then he was all done with his surgery and he had his ear tip and we took him home. And I was like, I'll put him in the catio with a cover, with a lid on so he can't get out. And just let him like heal for the night. You know? No, he escaped. He's like, screw your catio, but then he showed up at the back door and was like, hi. Actually, can I come in, please? And it was so funny because I thought he would want nothing to do with us after getting neutered. I thought he was going to be like, no, forget you guys. And he was just like, hi, no, I'm back. I got a taste of the indoor life today, and I would actually very much like to not... Yeah, it kind of sucks out here. Can I come in? Are you cool with that? Is that okay? You don't mind, do you? And then he was like meowing at the door, and he's like, look at him on his little tippy toes. Mom. Yeah, and then another male cat showed up. I actually don't know if that's Abrams. That could be. And I was like, hi, are you friendly? And he was just like, yeah, hi, I'm super friendly. And he was like, don't mind me. But I'm just... He's like, I don't know about all this. There's this other cat out here. Your house seems a lot safer. Found a rock. Look at... He is such a handsome baby. And then he was like, don't mind me. He was so tiny. He's such a little guy. Such a little guy. And then I can't like fast forward. There's like no way for me to do it. Yeah, he was like, should I go back outside or what? And then he was like, yeah, you can pet me. And then he just marched right in. Like, hi, I own this place. Oh, by the way, I smell food in here. I want this. I want this. He just bit the whole box. Please. Please let me have. I want this food. And then he was like, yeah, hi, I'm friendly. I mean, you can tell he's young. He was a baby. At this point. Like, he couldn't have even been a year old. At this point. Open this now! I just picture if I opened it up, he would have, like, dove in. And, like, that would have been that. Good luck getting him out. But yeah, then he moved in. And he stayed with us for a couple of months. It was hard to find him a home. Every shelter was closed. Every shelter had no room for him. But, like, look at this. Like, there's no way he was going back outside. Oops. So, yeah, can I not? We ended up, my cousin, not biological cousin, like, parents' best friend's kid. So, our cousins, you know. Their best friend was looking to adopt their first cat. And I was like, oh my god, would he not be the best first cat ever? Because he's so chill and he's so sweet. And he's just such a little love bug. And so they drove all the way from Brooklyn. I'm not going to tell you where we live, but that was over 2 hours in the car one way to come and get him. Well over 2 hours. They were like, no, we'll drive all the way to you. Like, because we offered to meet up part way, but that could be awkward with like a handoff. And they're like, no, we'll just come. We'll meet him, we'll meet you. And I do live on planet Earth. And this is him now. With his parents. A chunky, happy, indoor kitty. Chunky boy. Living his best life. He was always, and even his mom was like, he was always meant to be a house cat. Like, look at this cat. Oh yeah, look at him. That was me picking fleas off of him. He had so many fleas. But yeah, this was him at the vet, getting his checkup. The thing that I was like most proud of is that he ended up, from the time that he came in with us, like from outside, he put on, oh god, he was so bad about food. His name is still Gandalf, yeah. He and our cats did not get along. It was a whole thing. Oh, look at my snuggle baby boy. Look at him. So from the time that he came in until the time he was adopted, he put on like 5 pounds, I want to say. Like, he was so amazing. He was so skinny. Look at this. Yeah, pet my tummy. Like, he just wanted to be loved. But yeah, when we got him adopted out, he was about 12 pounds. Definitely for someone who's never had a cat before, this is going to spoil them for any other future cats. He's also really tall. Like, that's our dining room table. I don't think that even Pippin can do that. Like, I don't even think that Pippin is that tall. Yeah. Tall boy. Handsome boy. And I got lots of pictures as soon as they got home. They're like, here he is, checking out his new space. And he found a bed to lie on, and like, very long. And it was cute because evidently, just like he would do with me, he likes to lie under the blankets at their house. Yeah. He was just... I don't have a lot of videos of him on this phone. It's on my old one. These are just like text messages between his parents and I. They're literally saved in my phone as first name and Gandalf's parents. Like, paw. And they asked all the right questions. They were like, what litter is he using? What food is he eating? Like, we gave them like a bag of everything to take home with them. Of his litter, of his food, of his favorite toys he had. Like, he went home with a blanket that had our scent on it. I was like, no, keep this, like, because if he's uncertain, he'll recognize this and be like, oh, okay, like they went home with a box, like an Amazon box full of things. Oh my god. Okay, one more, I promise, and then we're gonna go back to actually crocheting. Oh. Yeah, this is after he'd been with his family for about a month. Oh. You can already see how he's still so skinny, but you can't count his ribs anymore. Like, you could count his ribs before. He was such a little... And he was still growing. He was still just a baby. He was just a baby. Oh, I miss him too. If you all want to hear, this is on Maple's... It's on his Instagram. It's on his TikTok, whichever platform you have. He made the cutest sounds ever. He was just constantly making little chirpy, meowy, like, sounds. It's, oh god, so cute. And they had bought a collar for him, so I actually have the collar he wore, because I put one on him after he had been inside for a while, just to get him used to it. And so I have his original. I have that one. I didn't give him up, I fostered him. He was a stray cat that we got neutered, and I fostered him and I adopted him out. He was not my cat. I have 3 cats. So I just fostered him until he found a forever home. I was actually showing some pictures of him with his parents. He's a very happy cat. He didn't get along with any of my cats either. Like, they kind of hated each other, actually. So he's much happier. He's much happier right there. Not weird. Not everyone gets along. People don't always get along. Pets don't always get along. Here you go. If you want to watch, that was the video that we just had up with all of his little sounds. Yeah. Clearly, because Artemis and Pippin got along almost right off the bat, whereas Gandalf and Artie was like, no, screw you, get away from me, don't come an inch closer. She had big feelings about Gandalf. She did not like him. And he and Maple just didn't work out because Maple was also a male who had, you know, was used to having territory outside. And so when Gandalf came in with that same kind of mentality, Maple was like, no, this is my house. You're my house now. Excuse me, Mom, that's another boy. You brought a stinky boy into my house. How dare. Oops. That's the wrong stitch right there. And here. First two cats hated each other, had to be kept separated for their own safety. Yeah. All getting along. Mm-hmm. Cats aren't all pack animals. Yeah. It's harder to integrate them. Cats can be very solitary. Like, they can just be fine without having a friend. Some can also be bonded. There are shelters and there are cats out there who must go to a home with another cat because they like, just like people. Some people like, you have introverts and you have extroverts in all species, basically. Some people really like to be around other people, and some people really like to be at home, away from everyone. Sharn, did you want regular black safety eyes, or did you want googly eyes? To get your cats to get along, yeah. Would like a third cat, yeah. Can live in huge colonies, and yep. Yeah, there's a colony in our neighborhood. Like, there's someone who feeds a bunch of cats, like, 2 blocks that way. And there will be like 5 or 6 cats on their step at any one time. Regular black eyes, but you'd like a nuggy style mouth. You got it. Wait, what did I just do there? It is interesting to me that none of our cats, like none of the many cats in our yard have been part of a colony. That like, that little smile. It is, it's very cute. Did I show you all? I'm so sorry. This is like nothing but video time with Megan. The other day, Birch actually came up behind Abrams. I almost called him Gandalf. And that was almost like a fight. Because Birch was like, hello, is there someone at the food bowl? And he boops Abrams' tail. And Abrams is like, who in the heck are you? And much caterwauling, grumbling sounds were made. And so I turned the light on. And Birch ran. And then everyone was screaming, and then Maple was like, what's happening, huh? Maple was like, what's happening, Mom? There's like so much sound. And so I was like, okay, what's happening, huh? You can come up. And then he goes over to see Pippin at the gate. And then they sniff each other. And they're like, oh, hi. Because Pippin was also like, what is happening out there? It was all at 1:15 in the morning. And they're like,
That's okay, go say hi.
Will has launched herself at the glass with a scream. They can be so dramatic. Such dramatic creatures sometimes. But yeah, cat colonies are always so impressive to me. It's always so interesting because, like, that's so many personalities. And it's amazing that everyone more or less gets along. You know, like, they don't hate each other. They don't love each other. But, like, yeah. Where are you wanting eyes? Are you wanting them a little more wide set to make room for the little smile? Or do you want them to be closer? I can still put the smile here. Because the black eyes, like, I don't know if you want them, don't mind the cat fur, wider. Okay. And I can move them around. I won't lock them in until we're done. Hi. You good back there? What's everyone else up to today, by the way? Haven't asked. Reading. That's nice. Working, then meeting, then more work. Ugh. Is this kind of the vibe? Keep in mind there's no stuffing, so it'll be a little bit, you know, better shaped. Yes? Okay. Oh no, Saren, I hate that. I hope your legs feel better soon. Or your feet do. Counting down the days until the end of the week. We're almost there. That's a big yawn. By the way, Tigress, Calliope, and who else? 3 orders went out today. Oh, Chirps. Your order went out today. Yeah. Your dinosaur's on his way. Hi, Bandicoot. Welcome in. Kit Kat, I kept yours for now, just because we're going to make the other one for you, and I figure we can save you $5 on shipping. If you want me to send the one now, I can, but I just figured that way. $5 is $5, you know? One of your favorite series? Oh, that's nice. Sometimes rereading a book that you really enjoy is just what you need, you know? Especially when you're not feeling great. Oh, okay. No worries. That's fine, too. I may want a second dino for myself because I love them. Or another Hedgie. You're so fine. No rush. Oh, my God. It's so cute. You have good news? Tell me. I like good news. Sorry. You have a computer again. Yay! That is very good news. I hate that your old one crapped out on you, though. That was pretty rude of it. After you, like, recover your stuff, you should kick it. Because, honestly, it was rude. And that'll make it think twice before it ever does that again. Give different vibes and personalities. I agree. That's what I really love about doing all of these, like, commissions, is seeing what you all come up with. And making them. I think that's so fun. Like, I love this color combination for myself because, like, it's teal. If anything is recoverable, yeah. Commissions have been so fun. I agree. That is quite an emote. I love the fact that Artemis is just sitting there purring. Like, she's just sitting behind me. Just very quiet. What does it say? What does it say? I can't read it. Huh? Amazing. All right. This little dinosaur just needs a little bit more brain material, and it's all done. Definitely only has stuffing in his head. Bless his heart. Oh my God. All right. So what was your idea for the beach hedgie? Are we doing like it's a beach ball? Is it like a tan hedgie with an ocean wave for beads? Like what is the vision of your beach hedgehog? Tell me. I'm intrigued by this. Tan hedgie with ocean wave beads. I love it. Okay. So with ocean beads, are we thinking like, hang on. Congratulations, your dino's been born. That's what I always feel like when I cut that, like it's an umbilical cord. Are we feeling like white beads here for like the foamy bits? Fading from lighter blue to dark blue. Okay. You think the same thing? Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I'm always like, welcome to the world. Time of birth, 4:36 p.m. Welcome to the world, little guy. March 26th, 4:36. Mark it down. When you say zigzag, do you mean like a... Oh, so stripes like this? Or stripes like this? Stripes the way this one is, or opposite? Like... from right to left. Okay, so like this. Hi, Deirdre. Or dear, sorry. Hi. I read your name wrong. Wait, do you mean... Sorry. Hold on. Hi, Rack. It's good to see you. How are you? So do you want them going in the same order as the rainbow? That might be the easiest way to ask. Like, lightest to darkest. Can't see her. Had a headache all day. Oh no. Deep cleaning and reorganizing the craft room. That is a project. Craft room organization is always a project. Oh my god, that fixed the part that was pulling, but it made it look really weird. So let's try again. Okay. Nailed it. Okay. So you want it like this. Lightest here and then darkest in the back. Okay. And do we want any white, like foamy bead, like foam, or just all blue? I'm hanging in there. It has been a time for me. But I am hanging in. I've been dealing with chronic hives since December. So that's really fun. Maybe white, can I see the blues you have? Yes. And also I have a lot of sandy colors. So if we're wanting sand, almond. I don't know if that made it better or worse, honestly. Camera refocus. There we go. I don't know if I can get this camera to... Yes. I can also... I can grab those skeins too. So that you can see them bigger than just on the swatch. Time to lurk. I feel a nap attack incoming. Enjoy your nap. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, this camera is working. Fabulous. This will give you a better read on the colors. Hang on. Hi, Emily. Twitch is testing you? Oh no. I'm gonna say that those are both too light, I think. Those are the ones that you were kind of looking at. Cream. Cat. Suddenly. It's so beautiful. It looks so grumpy. She's like, I am the grump. We can just use this camera, it's nicer. All right, so we said cream. Big twist cream. Rip big twist. You will be missed. Okay. That garbage can was empty and it knocked over, didn't it? I got it. There you go, honey. Oops. You want to say hi to everyone? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna get right up close to them, Mom. Ugh. This is why I shouldn't put things away. Hi. Do you want to get down? That is it. Oh, you're going to do a big jump. Wow, that was so good. All right. Let me close this and get beads. Beads. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Okay. These are all purples and pinks. I have 3 shades of glittery blue. This is the camera. 3 shades of glitter blue. that in. Okay. I also have regular solid color blues. I have these that are like somewhat clear. They're like they're faceted. That's the word. They're transparent but faceted. So they have like, they're not smooth. Can we see? Maybe the camera will focus. There we go. It's like a disco ball versus smooth. I only have 2 blues in that. And then I have pearlescent blue and a really dark blue and a slightly less dark. These are clear, they're not glittery, but they would be the same like transparency as the glittery ones. They're just not glittery. So like those ones have glitter in them. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows technically. So we could do each one a different color. We could do like 2, so like 2 rows of the same color. All right, you like the pearly blues, so you like. All right, hang on. Let me move this. Okay. Those aren't my legs. Streamers don't have legs. Okay. So we like these pearlescent blues, you were saying. These are the pearly ones. How did my legs get there? Whoops. The solid blues. And the glitter ones. The glitter blues, right? Okay. So this is 6. So we could do a row of white if you wanted, since there's 8 rows. Or we could just double up on a couple of rows. Just the lightest of the glitter blue, so not these 2. Just this one. If so, I would probably swap these just based on if we want to go lightest to darkest. That would be the... The really bright blue one. Okay. It's snowing where you are. Oh my. So this one, not this one. And here's the yarn. The light one did work really well. I agree. I mean, again, I could use all 6 of the ones that you liked, and we could add a row of white beads for the like foam at the front, and I could just do like 2 rows of the dark beads all the way at the back because it'll be by its booty. But it's completely up to you. If we do 4 colors, it'll be 2 rows of each color. So what would you like to do? 2 rows of each color? A row of white. Okay, do you want... I have clear glitter beads. Or I have solid white glitter. Or it's not glitter, sorry, solid white. I do have pearl white, yep. I have pearl white and pure white. These are the pearl ones, and this is the pure white. Again with the yarn. Pearl. I got worried that that was open for a second. I don't know why. I was like, oh God. They're all gonna go. All right. Let's... I'm gonna try and figure out... So we want this lightest to darkest. Could you all hear that douchebag driving with his car speakers on super loud? You didn't? Oh my God. I was sure that you all would be able to. It was just that loud. I think this is the order. Hang on. I'll hide the task list real quick. Okay. And do you want to end with glitter beads on the last rows or solid blue on the last rows? Like, part of me thinks that glitter would come before it got like super dark, if that makes sense. Like the bottom of the ocean should be like, or like the furthest out should be like the least amount of, okay, so solid blue on the last rows. This is pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1 row of each. Here we go. What are we going to do as far as the nose is concerned? Do you know what you... Do you nose the kind of nose you want? There's my hedgehog pattern. There it is. A brown nose? Ooh, that'd be really cute, actually. You are not being a pain. Mm-mm. No. We're picking. That's the whole point of this. If I didn't want to, like, customize things, then I wouldn't offer it. Oh, I just realized there's also... I have these out of the bag, too. These are the... I don't even know what they're... the metallic. There is metallic blue, too. Sorry. Not to throw another blue into the pan. Ads are about to roll, by the way. So we're going to start this after ads. This would be the metallic added in. Okay. I was like, I'm sorry, there's one more blue. There's one more blue if you want. Okay. Okay. It is stretch break time, so we are going to go and take a stretch. We'll play some words on stream. It's a good chance to go to the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, or just take a stretch. I, myself, am going to go pee, and then I'll be back, and we will do this beach hedgy. All this water talk, I'm like, I gotta go pee. Be right back. Hello. I'm back. Thank you for waiting through ads. Appreciate you. Okay. Hello back, I'm Silly. Okay. Oh, and here comes the cat. She says, you got up out of your seat and left the room. That means I must come and inspect. Oh, actually, she's going to her heated bed. Okay. Oops. I have, I normally keep something playing on my phone. That way I don't have to like keep keeping my books from going to sleep. And it was like trying to play something from my TV because I changed the channel. I love how this is like beach, because I was like, are they thinking beach ball? Like, do they want it to be like a beach ball hedgehog? Like, I love how everyone thinks of these things, like what they want their critter to look like. It's so fun for me. Thanks. I needed to still be off my neck for like hive reasons, but I was getting tired of it always being up in the same way, and I was like, I need to do something different. So thank you. I'm trying really hard to like not stress about it, and I mean, I'm definitely not stressed about it, but to like not think about it and not scratch at them. They're there, but they're not really itchy. I definitely think that my hives are anxiety based, which sucks. As someone who just lives with like anxiety, I have no idea how this is going to go, how any of this is going to go. I really don't. But like, I was super stressed because of Patch's pooping in the house, which, you know, I think valid and within my rights to be stressed about. And then of course I started like freaking out and crying over it because I was like, "Oh my gosh, like it's just like all of us. Whenever we're not feeling well and we instantly are all like, "Oh my god, we're dying." you know? Like, it goes from everything's fine to death. And it went from he's having these accidents to he's going to have, like, something wrong. He's going to have cancer in his intestines, and that's why, and he's going to have to be put, and, like, it just instantly catastrophic. Like, the range is wild. And so, like, yeah, I started, like, crying about it, and I was like, I need to not do this because it's gonna make everything worse. And then sure enough, and I'm like, shoot, how do I combat this? I haven't seen the acupuncturist in a little while, so I think I need to, like, make an appointment with her again. As much as it's not, like, my favorite thing, it seems to help, so... Don't have enough hair to do any hairstyles. Gonna live the dream through you. I was really surprised at how much, like, the undercut has grown in. I think it looks good at this length. Like, this will be the length that I have it. I shoot for with, like, my brother's wedding, because I feel like it's not cut so close that you realize that it's an undercut. But I didn't try the tea. Because I'm a weenie. I should. Listen, anxiety doesn't make any damn sense. Anxiety is saying that the tea is going to cause more problems, and I'm going to be allergic to something in the tea, and it's going to unalive me. This is how anxiety works. It just takes everything to the worst possible level. Do I actually think any of that? No. Yes. No. So it's so hard. My brain just, like, it goes... It always just ends up going, you know, all the way. It doesn't go from, like, 0 to 60. It goes from 0 to 200. It's like, you don't want to spill the tea? I don't want to spill the tea because I, like, it, you know, it's poisoned. Why not poison, but poisonous for me. It's bad for me. And does it make sense? No. Does it make sense to my brain? Somehow? Oh, wow. I'm so glad. Yeah. That's very lucky that you don't. Anxiety sucks. Do not recommend. 0 out of 5 stars. Oh, so the acupuncturist didn't give me. I paid $70 for a week of special Chinese herbal tea that's supposed to taste really bad, and the fact that it tastes really bad means it's working. And it's supposed to help with anti-inflammatory stuff, I think. Oh, so Tuffin, I must have your anxiety. That must be it. Because having a little anxiety is natural, right? Feeling urgency or, you know, reacting in stressful situations or whatever. So it must be that people who have anxiety, there must be an equal person. who you ended up getting their anxiety. That must be it. Can we give all of us end up like giving Tuffin all the anxiety and they just become like, what is this? Discord visuals did change and I don't like it either. That doesn't give me anxiety, but I do understand why it can. I'm very grateful that doesn't like bother me in that way, but I don't like it either. I don't like changes. But please don't give me anxiety. Listen, I wouldn't give anxiety to people. If I could just get rid of it, that would be great, but I wouldn't want to give it to someone, you know? Because it sucks. I wouldn't want to, like, give mine to someone, because then I know what they would be, like, living with. But if I could get rid of it, that'd be great. Like, if it could just be, you know, gone magically. Because it changed and I know likey, yeah. But isn't... Be careful with that, because a lot of us, aren't we our own worst enemy? What if you say I give my anxiety to my worst enemy, and then in true Spider-Man meme form, we all end up pointing at ourselves and giving it back? I mean, not all of us hate ourselves, but some of us. Is that my... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What if? I'm speaking too much truth. I'm sorry. I was just wondering. Ooh, that's deep. I was just wondering. So many of us are like, I'm the worst. Because that's what our brain likes to say. So wouldn't our brain be like, here you go? Oh, so would we accidentally double it? Another thing to be anxious about. Goodness. At least we all have each other. You know? Oh my goodness. Hi, Lumi! It does, Sillykins. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud. Hello, Raiders! Lumi, how was your stream? I may have popped in a little bit. Are you starting a new full coverage piece? I may have popped in with sound off at one point. More of a restart, but yes. What are you restarting? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. You hit 2% today. Hell yeah. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Megan, if you don't know me, and I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter here on Twitch. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. Today, we have been working on fidget toys. We have, Lumi, I don't know if you've seen, because I know the algorithm on Instagram hates me and I haven't seen anything you've posted. If you've posted anything recently, no pressure to post. But we've been making fidget dinosaurs. This is my son Chicken Nugget. And he has ketchup beads and googly eyes. And then we made this little teal dino today. And we're making a beach-themed hedgehog right now. So these are our colors. They're going in order, and we have a very sandy, beachy hedgehog started. I love the fidget dinos. They're so fun. They're so cute. Heaven and Earth for your mom started on 28 count, non-gridded, and that was a mistake. So restart on 25 count gridded. Nice. Which design is it? Let me also get you a raid star to say thank you for the raid. So yeah, we are crocheting today. We were cross-stitching last week. Let me grab a link. Okay. I also think that fidget dinos might stay at $35. We were kind of debating it, my mods and I. But they use a lot less beads than the hedgehogs, so I think for that reason, even though they take as long to make, they use less beads. So I think that keeping them $5 less, I'm good with. Bingo! Evidently Bluey's on in the living room. Puzzles from this artist growing up. And she's a quilter, so you started this. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yes, I have looked at this one. That's so pretty. Hang on, I'll show it just in case anyone isn't able to click links. Here we go. This is what Lumi started today. And you're already at 2%. 98 more to go. That's so sweet that you're making it for your mom, though. That is a true labor of love. Full coverage pieces are no joke. Your mom really loves the style. She's gonna love it. That's so sweet. Lumi, here is your raid star. Thank you so much for bringing your community over into our jar. You go. Look at how full. We love it. We love to see it. If you need to raid and run, do any kind of post-stream self-care, please make sure that you do. You're welcome to hang out and lurk or chat. We are just going to be hedgy, hogging it up. Oh, actually, Lumi, do you want to see a cat thing real quick before you go? If you go. I don't even know if you're going. I'm just like, go. Yes, okay. So I have two things. One, Artie and Pippin slept on the couch together yesterday. Not quite like snuggling, but also the closest that they've ever been, and they did it themselves. Hold on, where am I? Okay. So they were like this when I left stream. Your camera's over here now. And I had to see how it happened. So I pulled back the security camera footage. Stop. And here Pippin gets up. Uh-huh. Oh, wait for it. And she's like, oh, I got an itch. And then Artie's like, hello? Who's there? And she's like, oh, Pippin. And they do sniffs. And then Pippin's like, I don't want to bother you. I'm no threat. Look, I just want to sleep right here. And immediately lies down. Like, doesn't even take a bath. Just immediately is like, I lie here. And Artie was like, huh. Big yawn. Okay. And then she's like, I'm gonna wash my face. I gotta get this sister smell off of me. Gross. Sister cooties. And then they just stayed like that. Babies. I know. I was so excited. And then Abrams, who is our little void kitty who comes by to get food at night, he's been coming by and then just hanging out. Like, he'll just hang out on the back steps. And last night I gave him wet food for the first time. And I made him come and get food while I was still sitting there. The door was like only open this much, like not wide, but enough. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make you, if you're eating wet food, you're gonna have to deal with me talking to you and me sitting near you. And he was like, yeah, I suppose this is okay. And then this morning, this is the first time this has ever happened, he was waiting for breakfast. He's like, hello. I have heard through the grapevine that you serve meals twice a day to those who come to the step. So I am here for my second meal. He is a chunk. I was saying, I think would be like Maple if I was able to pet him. I feel like he would be a solid muscle. You know? Like, they run, they jump, they climb, they do so much. And I feel like if I was able to actually pet him, like, I remember when I was able to pet Maple and I was like, and he actually had put weight on instead of when he was a skinny little guy that had, you know, no anything. And I was like, oh my God, you are a solid beefcake cat. I hear you have food. I hear the food is always available to those who ask at the gate. So yeah, I was pretty excited about that. Single crochet chain. Oh, excuse me. Why am I not in the right spot? I do this every time. Okay. I am sure he is being fed somewhere else. Because if you ask me, he's too chunky to be just eating, like, what he finds. Like, I'm sure that he is eating some critters outside because of how shiny his coat is, or again, he's getting good food from someone to make his coat so shiny, because he's a very shiny boy. But there are other people in the neighborhood who do feed the cats, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had someone else feeding him. This was actually, I showed this earlier today too. This video cracked me up. So, he's very shiny, but, don't let that fool you. His shine is thanks to a steady coat of dust. Did you see? Look at the plume. Look at the there's so much. There's so much dust when he shakes. Must have so many pins on the floor because I'm out of pins and I'm not using that many. Oh no. He's part chinchilla. Truly though. The shine is surface level only. It's a bit dusty under there. Bit dusty under the hood. After this row, we'll do eyes. You said you wanted the eyes embroidered, right? Do you know how you want the eyes to look? Like what shape? Yes. Oh, all the time, Sillykins. At first I thought that I forgot something and I was like, oh shoot. And then I reread the question. But yeah. Arrow eyes? Okay. Like the... Yep. I was just about to do that. Perfect. No, you're good. Trying to remember what you were going to remind Mr. Kins. Oh. Was it something about the new computer? Old computer? Maybe that he's a stinky boy? He is a stinky boy. Home with internet! Heck yeah. Welcome back. Your headset in the back of your... There you go. Is he also dusty? Does he need a bath? Tells me someone is coming in. I have to write it down or else it's gone. Yeah, please remember so-and-so's coming in today at this time. That was like when I worked at my after-school program with my middle schoolers. Like, they couldn't just leave without getting, like, a parental thing. So there were times where, like, a parent would let me know the day before. Like, oh, yeah, by the way, you know, so-and-so's not going to be here tomorrow. I'm writing this down. Or so-and-so can take the bus home tomorrow. I'm giving you, like, my permission now. Got it. Let me write this down because I'm not going to remember. He might be dusty. Yeah. Try, you know, like how you can, like, take a rug outside and get the dust off, see? See if you like pat his back, does dust come off? Or if he shakes, but that you have to get him to do. Okay. Oh, look at how cool this looks already. Give him a slap. No, 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 no. Not hard. Listen, I feel like if your spouse is walking in front of you, okay? Up a flight of stairs, just in front of you, the natural reaction is to slap their butt. Is it not? Not hard. I'm not saying like wind up. Yeah, I'm not saying like cock back, wind up, and slap them. I'm just saying like a, you know, like they do in baseball. Good game. Silly's making it weird. I'm sorry, did you not just giggle and write cock in my stream? We can see it. It's right there. I giggled out loud. I would expect nothing less. I did say it, but you're the one who wrote it. It made sense in my context. In this context, it just looks... I wind up for my pitties. Oh, yeah. Well, that's different. Pitties love that stuff. Are you kidding me? That was, like, Cooper's favorite thing. He's like, you're gonna slap my butt? Oh, my God. Yeah. And then he'd, like, do, like, a... Same with Coco. Oh, my God. Coco was the same way. And then all of a sudden you have, like, this happy, wiggly... This happy, wiggly pup who's like, do it again! Some husbands love that, too. Oh, God. I suppose there are some people who also might enjoy butt slaps. What did I come home to? You left Petrichor and the whole chat just took a hard right somewhere. I don't even know. In our defense, we were unsupervised. Yeah, something... Something happened. Something got in the Kool-Aid. I happened. That sounds kind of threatening. Do you like it there, or do you want it closer to the nose? Do I have you, Chansey? The mods are acting up. Always. That's like a mod's job, though. Closer to the nose. You got it. Yeah, I put it there, and then I was like, that seems kind of far away from where I normally put it. And then I was like, let me ask, because sometimes I do something and people are like, wait, no, actually, I like that. So I know if I didn't ask, you would have been like, oh, no, that was cute, and I would never get it back to that same spot again. You know? That's just how it goes. Nope. Not me pulling it all the way through. Wow, this music. Oh, look at him now. He's sleepy. Sorry. He's a Sweepy Beach baby now. Sweepy! He's just a little guy. I would like to be a sleepy little guy. Is that better? Is that where we were thinking? Just snoozing on the warm sand, right? I would also like to be a sleepy little guy. Already snoozing on her warm bed. Ugh. There we go. Nailed it. Leave this end in. And then I tie it just to be doubly sure that it won't come undone. He's happy. Yeah. Oh. Have a safe drive home. Oh God, we're about to be unsupervised again. Woo! I like this. This is the first time I've done a hedgie with stripes like this, and I think it's really cool. This is gonna look really good. God, it's chaos up in here. I was looking at the wrong row. I'm like, how do I have an extra stitch here? I don't. I was reading the row below it. I had 2 extras. Hump. Crunchy. It's not like we're better with supervision. True, Silly was the one that was talking about, you know. I have a day that doesn't have night frost anymore. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I think that we're past that point, which is why why I ordered the tree that we fundraised for. And the nice thing is if it ends up, you know, oh wait, no, actually it's going to be kind of cold, I can always keep it in the pot a little longer before we plant it. Keeps snow showering today. Ooh, it could be a winter one too. I see that, but it's actually a beach one. So it's like the ocean waves. But yes, blue can definitely give that winter vibe too. I'm so behind too. He could be both. I need to watch Marvel stuff. Sorry, I'm just checking on Pat real quick. He's okay. He's just scratching his face. Okay. I am not going to have enough of those. He's doing better. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Whatever superstitious things. So we think what happened was we were giving him joint supplements. Because he is going to be 11 this year. And he kind of is creaky. You know, he getting up on sofas and things like that is a little more difficult, and sometimes when he stands his legs have like a little tremor, and so we were like, this is the responsible, correct thing to do. And so we were giving him these pet vitamin things that are supposed to help with joints, you know, glucosamine and conjoin, all that stuff. So, I'm off by 1. That's insulting, right? Am I off by 1? Yeah. So we were giving him one of those a day, and it was helping, but he still had a little bit of all of that. So we could give him, based on his body weight, 2 a day, and that would be fine. So we did. We gave him 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And it said, you know, to give it with the meal to make sure to keep them free from any kind of tummy upset. So we always made sure we did that. I think that giving him 2 a day was still causing tummy upset. and that is why he was having those issues of just all surprise poop. So we stopped giving it to him completely, and he has been doing loads better. He's also right now getting rice in with his meal. Like, he's getting a little bit of rice in with his food just to try and help with that. So we're going to be slowly over the next week pulling back on how much rice he's getting. And yeah, because we dropped off a stool sample. It was so smelly. I felt so bad for the vets. And that came back negative. So he didn't have any kind of like worms, parasites. You know, he didn't pick up anything weird from outside. You know. So other than that, and we told them too, we were like, you know, if he starts having issues again, obviously we're going to come in like right away. But like, we just kind of wanted to see if the stopping the one would be enough. Pumpkin does. Yeah, they did say that we could do that too. Pumpkin's one of those weird things that it can both bind them and make it like easier for them to go. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like it's confusing. It's one of those things because it has so much like water in it that it can help when they're constipated too. So it's not like it's going to make him, you know. So normally they say you don't want to give them instant rice, right? I don't know if you have minute rice. There's this one thing that you can make that like is you just add water and like it's ready right away. Basically, like you pop it in like the microwave or on the stove for like a minute and it's very quick. It's almost like instant mashed potatoes where like the mashed potatoes are like flakes and you just add water and like you stir it for like a little bit and it's done. So you're not supposed to give them that. Any kind of regular rice though, you can do regular like brown or white rice as long as it's the kind that you have to like slow cook. So we have a rice cooker, which is great because like we've just literally thrown the rice in and had it cook that way, so I didn't have to even like I could cook my own meal and, you know, do whatever else while it was cooking instead of worrying about trying to juggle more things on the stove than necessary. 10-minute rice, yeah. You only use the slow cook ones, yeah. Yeah, they just say not to use the instant kind. We're almost done with the hedgie, too. Exciting. Speedy. I have not played the Palea update yet. No. This one has like less increases and decreases than like the Dino does for like shaping purposes. So it goes a little bit quicker because it's just like beating. I don't have to be like, oop, decrease here. It also could be that I made so many hedgies already and I'm still getting used to the dinos. Have you played the Palea update yet? I had a thought and I don't know if it's a good one. Remember how I told you all about, and I kind of like showed it a little bit too on stream, like the last time that we did a sim stream, we did like the 100 baby, the adopted 100 baby thing. There was a part of me that was like, maybe I should make it like a series and put it on YouTube. I mean, I don't even like... Lord knows I need to be more consistent about other things before I think about something like that. But... my brain was like, yeah, maybe. And so I built a house that was nicer and less like thrown together. So that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. That's been the hyperfixation. Yeah, no, I know lots of people have. It's just that I'm like, do I have the time to like make it and edit it? Like, I could film it, that's fine, not a problem. But then I have to like, patch enough! Then I have to like edit it. And I need to like, I already struggle with editing. So I'm like, I don't know, because that's like a big commitment. That's 100 babies. Yeah. So I don't know. Patch. You're fine. It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm finishing this hedgehog. And then I'll see you. Because, like, I'm sure if I asked if you all would watch, you guys would say yes. I just don't know. I already have, like I said, you know, other things that I haven't... Like, I'm still catching up on all the stickers and stuff from Patreon last year. So I feel like, is that something that I could actually commit to? Or is that me just like, this has been really fun and I think people would enjoy it? It's like a different spin on the 100 baby challenge. So... I guess I could always, like, try recording a thing and see how I feel afterwards. Yeah, I'm left alone. Nobody loves me. Oh shoot, ads. Okay, let me snooze those, because we're almost done. Why does it say I have no snoozes left? That's a lie. Yeah. I don't have to, like, do it right away. I could, like, record a few ahead of time. Let it simmer. Ha. It's punny. Oh, look at how cool this looks. Oh, I love it. Because, like, I guess that I could always also play it on stream and just upload them, too, like, without editing. But I don't think anyone's going to watch a 3-hour VOD. Well, I mean, I do. If I miss, like, a stream from someone that I really enjoy watching, I'll do that. So that I don't miss out on what happened. That's like another way that we could do it. It would get you all more Sims streams too. I don't know if that's something that you want though. I watch 12-hour VODs, yeah. No, I guess I mean like for people who are new and looking for like content to watch, but I guess I'm also not really trying to like necessarily, I don't necessarily want to become a Sims YouTuber. I don't know. I don't know. Hedgie, cord's been cut. 6:03. You share a birthday with your dino brother, sister, sibling. Born just a few hours apart. Just to play Sims and share the chaos, then great. Do unedited content, otherwise might need some editing, yeah. Cause like I've done like unedited Sims content on my channel before too. Like we were doing the 101 Dalmatian challenge, which was fun, but I feel like died off because it got to be really repetitive because it was just training dogs over and over again. Whereas like the kids, people get like attached to different ones and like they have weird traits and like, you know, different things where you're like, oh my gosh, this kid's gonna be like a nightmare or whatever, you know, like you end up. Would you all want to try it this week? We could do like the first one. I could do it Friday. Or tomorrow. Because I'm done now with pre-orders until I get in touch with Doom. It does have more variety than the pets do, yeah. Because again, there's more traits. They have more, they look more different. You're up for that? Okay. You're home this week, so you'll hang? Okay. Dun da da da! Fidget buddies. See, the dinosaurs take longer, but the hedgies take more beads. So that's like the price there. You know what I mean? Because the hedgies are more expensive to make, whereas the dinos take more time. Yeah. Hi, Raccoon. Thank you. We're getting your dinosaur all ready to ship out to you. I just dropped off the first couple of orders at the post office, and then these ones will be going out next. So stinking cute. I agree. I really like the teal. Shocker, I know. No one would ever expect me to like teal. Yeah, they look good together. They're very complimentary of each other. And it's too bad that Joann's is going away, because I could use some more of these glitter beads. Calliope likes them. I like them. For her This Is Fine critters. And then I've got like 6 of those left, so that's not good. Heck. Poop, heck, darn. All right. I guess we can chat in Discord about what we'd like to do with Sims. Dang it, Joann's. Curses. But we can figure out what we want to do and when we want to do it, because I think it would be fun. We can try it. Try it that way. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What's my Discord? It's right here. Come join us. Let me take a peek over here at what some of our friends are up to, making sure to stay far away from the request to co-stream. That was awful. I still can't believe that. There's a lot of people on right now. Just trying to see what everyone's doing. Alrighty. I know where we can go. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate you. I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and other people. Remember you are loved. And I will see you all tomorrow. Come hang out in the Discord. I will ask questions over there. We'll chat about some sim stuff as soon as I end stream. If you would like to join the Discord, like I said, here's my social media links. And we are going to go say hi to the traveling tatter. I don't know what she's making today, but it is very interesting. So let's go do that. And I'm going to go let this puppy out before he just implodes from, you know, being alone for a few minutes. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your time zone, friends. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.